Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Shishi Radharanath Temple. Please, can everybody rise for Srila Prabhupada's Guru Puja? Hare Krishna.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Shadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Shadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Shadma. Bandhu mohi savadana mate. Bandhu mohi savadana mate. Bandhu mohi savadana mate. Jahar prasade vai abhav todiya jai. Jahar prasade vai abhav todiya jai. Jahar prasade vai abhav todiya jai. Jahar prasade vai abhav Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoyte. Krishna prapti hoy jahan hoyte. Prapti hoy jahan hoyte. Guru mukha padma vakya chitet koriya kya. Padma vakya chitet koriya kya. Guru mukha padma vakya chitet koriya kya. Guru mukha padma vakya chitet koriya kya. Arana koriyo mane asha. Arana koriyo mane asha. गुरु चराने रति ऐसे उत्तम गति गुरु चराने रति ऐसे उत्तम श्री गुरु चराने रति ऐसे उत्तम गति ऐसे जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्व जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्व चक्युदान दिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से चक्युदान दिलो जे जन्म जन्म प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित प्रेम भक्ति जा होते अविद्या विनाश जायते प्रेम भक्ति जा होते अविद्या विनाश जायते वेद गाय जहर चरितो वेद गाय जहर चरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधमा जनारा बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधमा जनारा बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना श्रीला प्रभुपाद लोकेरा जीवाना प्रभु आहा प्रभु कर दया देह मोदे पद छाया आहा प्रभु कर दया देह मोदे पद छाया आए भेजा सगी श्री त्रिभुवाना श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने विष्णुपदाय पृष्ठाय श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशोतारिणे नमस्ते गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Radhanath Radha, Radhanath Radhe. Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Ram Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravijacharya.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Sunday Love Feast program. Welcome to our online viewers, and a very special warm welcome to anyone who may be here joining us today for the first time. So devotees, we know this year is a very special year, with one of the big main events being the celebration of Srila Prabhupada's 50th anniversary of coming here to South Africa. So every week we'll be having something special in honor of Srila Prabhupada. So today we have a lovely video for you. So please enjoy it, and we can look forward to something special every week. So we'll have the video now. Hare Krishna.
Many hundreds of people would come to greet Srila Prabhupada at the airport. Rita Prabhu, who was born in South Africa and who had lived in London, garlanded Srila Prabhupada, and the Hindu community in Durban received him with so much affection.
This venue is one of the most prime locations on Srila Prabhupada's 19-day tour of South Africa. 7th of October 1975 in the evening. It was a grand colonial building called the Durban City Hall. It seated at least 2,000 people, including the balcony, and it was full to the maximum. It was 90% Indians.
We had advertised profusely throughout Durban. We had brown-colored posters with pictures of Srila Prabhupada on them. And the people of Durban, who were unwilling to accept that Srila Prabhupada had come to preach in South Africa, had been tearing posters down, and we kept putting them up. The evening of the program came, and we entered through the main entrance, and almost in unison, when Srila Prabhupada entered, they all stood up. We had kirtan, and then Srila Prabhupada gave his lecture from the first verse of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yutsavaha. And I remember that very simple lecture. I felt as if Srila Prabhupada was reteaching the culture of Krishna consciousness to the Indian people of South Africa who had been living under apartheid for so long and who had been deprived of the glory of their own culture by virtue of that oppressive regime. It was a very wonderful program.
I was in charge of selling books, and the books were flying out. We must have sold at least $2,000 or $3,000 worth of books. That was the most amazing thing about traveling with Srila Prabhupada. For the next 19 days, wherever Srila Prabhupada went, his books would automatically fly out.
The most interesting part of this series of lectures was that there was many white people in the audience amongst all these predominantly Indian or Asian nationality people. And some of them were highly learned, some of them were very sophisticated people, which is a breakthrough in South Africa at that time. Of course, now it's quite different. Many of these people were respectfully dealing with Prabhupada, who used to laugh all the time about being a second-class citizen there. But he had a very good reception there. Professors from the university used to come and talk to him. And they were quite respectful, except they brought him to one panel where they were arguing about different forms of religiosity, and Prabhupada was very annoyed. He didn't really want to be in a panel where there was a debate like that, where everybody's point of view was equal. He wanted to present rather than have to sit there and listen to these other people who really didn't know what they were talking about.
During the time in South Africa, Srila Prabhupada welcomed all of the guests very sweetly. Professor Olivier from one of the Indian universities in Durban befriended him, and I recall seeing him once again at Srila Prabhupada's 100th birthday centennial celebration in Calcutta. The programs in South Africa involved both Durban and Pietermaritzburg. It was during the trip to Pietermaritzburg by car that Srila Prabhupada amused us with one concept. On the highway, he looked off into the distance on the left and right sides, and there were long white buildings. And he asked, "What are these buildings?" And we replied that these were chicken factories for food and for slaughter. And Srila Prabhupada said, "Why they bother raising chickens? Let them take and make one eggshell, and they can put something in it and make a chicken." And it was very thought-provoking. And of course he was alluding to the fact that life comes from life. People cannot make chickens, and they're neglecting the essential essence of what life is.
I was 18 years old. I come from a town called Oxford in England, and I'd always been searching for something a little more in life, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I watched a documentary film on English TV called Panorama, and they covered 3 religious sects. They interviewed the Guru Maharajis, who in those days was quite popular, and an Islamic sect of Sufism, and then they had a part about the Hare Krishna devotees in London. So I was most impressed with the devotees. And at that point, I started a search for spiritual life. I remember that evening, I went out for a walk with my dog and I started singing Hare Krishna in the fields. So that provoked an inquiry on my part into spiritual life. I used to go to the biggest bookshop in the world in Oxford. It's called Blackwell's. And I used to go through the religious section of the Bhagavad Gitas. So one day, February, I was walking on the streets and I bumped into one devotee. Actually, it was Prabhu Vishnu Maharaj, who sold me a ticket to a program they were doing in the town hall that evening. So I went to that program and I became very enlightened. I bought an Ishopanishad and I very carefully studied it for about a month. And then I decided to visit the temple in London, early 73, around about March. So I went a few times and then consequently I joined the movement in London. And I was doing books every day. I think that's what we all did in those days. And then Pusta Krishna Swami, he came through and he was looking for devotees with English passports for South Africa. And I was sort of canvassed. So then I found myself going to South Africa. I was a very young devotee. I'd been in the movement 2 years. Of course, now as the years go by, you appreciate Srila Prabhupada and his contribution a lot more. He was very keen to preach. South Africa is tucked away, very much the bottom of Africa, and also apartheid. So it's a little dangerous. But Prabhupada was still willing to come. Actually, he originally wanted to come in 1972, so I saw his compassionate nature wanting to come to a very distant country and then try to nourish his followers. He liked the programs we had, and he said if we'd organized more, he would have stayed longer. This also inspired me because in 1977 I started similar types of programs, Pandel-type programs, which actually attracted hundreds and thousands of devotees. So that initial training I had was Prabhupada when he went to like 7 or 8 large programs. I was actually not only Pujari, not only the gardener, I was also sort of in charge of the programs, putting up the Vyasa, decorating it, making sure there were no pins left on his cushion, organizing the PA system, being the first one there and being the last one to go, and also organizing the film projector. We used to show the Hare Krishna People film, that first film that ever came out. So that was like preparation for 15 years of Pandel programs, which attracted so many people. So again, Prabhupada was pointing me in a certain direction.
Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm sure you agree that was most inspiring and moving to see Srila Prabhupada like this. So we can look forward to something like this every week about Srila Prabhupada honoring his 50th anniversary. So we move on to the next part of our program, which is our class. A humble reminder to please turn off your cell phones or to have them on silent mode. So our speaker for today is His Grace Raghunath Bhatta Das. And the topic for today is the glories of the holy name. So a little bit about Prabhu, although he needs no introduction. Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj. Prabhu is a resident here at the temple and he's a teacher at the college, at the Bhaktivedanta College of Education and Culture. And I'm sure we all know his deep passion for Harinam and book distribution and his intense knowledge of Vedic literature. So Prabhu is also an active preacher and he's an inspiration to many people, and I'm sure he's going to inspire us today as well with the topic, the glories of the holy name. So let's welcome His Grace Raghunath Bhatta Das. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So you all can hear me in the back? I'm clear? I thought we'll You're always talking, you know, I'm always talking. Quite often. So I thought maybe I want you to also speak. How's that? Will that be okay? Huh? Okay. All right. So we'll chant for a few minutes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravaja Acharya Storu Shishya Mat His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravaja Acharya Storu Shishya Mat His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Anandi Koti Vaishnav Vrandi Ki. Nam Acharya Sailas Thakur Ki. Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrindi Ki. Sisi Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyam Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Ki. Vrindavan Navadip Dham Ki. Ganga Mai Jamuna Mai Ki. Bhakti Devi Tulasi Devi Ki. Samaveta Bhakta Vrindi Ki. Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, everybody. It's nice to see all of you all. Chanting Hare Krishna. So we're going to speak a little bit about the glories of the holy name. I had no plan of what I'm going to be talking about because we're chanting every day. And but before I came here, I read one purport. It was quite interesting. How many of you all are chanting Hare Krishna? You'll chant regularly. So lots of you all chant regularly. How many of you all are not chanting because we have a gift for you here today? Everybody is chanting. Do you all have beads? Do you all have mala to chant? And you're chanting regularly? Sanju, you're chanting regularly? You didn't put your hand up, that's why I'm asking. Huh? Sometimes. Okay. So yes, okay, we'll talk a little bit. And I read this purport and I thought it was quite interesting before I came here. It's from the 3rd canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Or the 6th canto actually. Paramahamsas are exalted persons who have taste for material enjoyment and who drink the honey of the Lord's lotus feet. My dear servants, bring me for punishment only persons who are averse to the taste of that honey, who do not associate with Paramahamsas, and who are attached to family life and worldly enjoyment, which form the path to hell. So there's a purport, and the purport is quite interesting. I'll read the purport, and you could comment, because I want you to also speak, right? Is it okay? After warning the Yamadutas not to approach devotees, Yamaraj now indicates who is to be brought before him. Do you know who is to be brought before Yamaraj? He specifically advises the Yamadutas to bring him the materialistic persons who are attached to household life merely for sex. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, people who are attached to household life for sex only, they are always harassed in many ways by their material engagements, and their only happiness is that after working very hard all day and night, they sleep and indulge in sex. At night, materialistic householders sleep or indulge in sex life. During the day, they are busy trying to find out where money is. And if they get money, they spend it to maintain their families. Yamaraj specifically advises his servants to bring those persons to whom for punishment, Yamaraj specifically advises his servants to bring these persons to him for punishment and not bring the devotees, who always lick the honey at the Lord's lotus feet. It's a little longer. Devotees are not liable to punishment by Yamaraj, but persons who have no information of Krishna consciousness cannot be protected by the material life of so-called family enjoyment. Srimad Bhagavatam says that such persons complacently believe that their nations, communities, or families can protect them, unaware that all such fallible soldiers will be destroyed in due course of time. In conclusion, one should try to associate with persons who are engaged in devotional service 24 hours a day. So this verse is not applicable to you, right? Is that not so? What do you think? Nonto? It's applicable to us also. No? Rohini? Not applicable to you, huh? Huh? You're not perfect. Okay, that's okay. What's your definition of perfection? So the thing is, when we talk about perfection, people think that you must do everything correctly. That's the idea, that you mustn't make any mistakes. Everything must be done correctly. But really, perfection is that one follows the instructions of the spiritual master. That's perfection. When he follows the principles, that's considered to be perfection. It's not that, if you ask him how many hairs are on my head, there's not much. But anyway, that's not kind of question that you will ask. And if you don't know something like that, doesn't mean you're not perfect. So perfection is when one follows the orders of the spiritual master. People asked it in other ways to Prabhupada, about pure devotees. How many pure devotees are within the society? And he would say, well, count how many of them are living in temples and surrendered to Krishna. Those are the amount of pure devotees we have. So there's perfection at different levels. You're perfect, more perfect, and most perfect. There's 3 levels of perfection. So you can, there's 1 level, and there's a 2nd level, and then the 3rd level. But when one is just following the instruction of the spiritual master, even if he's making mistakes in the process, he's perfect. Therefore, when you see the Hare Krishna devotees, when they're making mistakes, so be careful. They're also following the instructions, and they're perfect. So like this, Yamaraj is saying to his servants that you bring people who are engaging in sinful life, who's not chanting the holy name of the Lord. You bring those people. The punishment is quite something. In the 3rd canto, it's described how people are too attached to this material enjoyment, and how they are dragged to the hellish planets in a few seconds. The description is given in the 3rd canto, because there's 3 bodies. There's the material body, the subtle body, and the spiritual body. So there's 3 bodies. So when death takes place, the subtle body is made of very fine elements of mind, intelligence, and ego, which are not known to modern scientists. And that is wrapped up and carried by the agents of the Yamaraj, the Yamadutas, to the hellish planet that is 792,000 miles from planet Earth. It's called what? It's 99 yojanas. 1 yojana equal 8 miles. So 8 times, 99, gives 792,000 miles. So that in a few seconds, it's taken to the hellish planet. So I know none of you are going to be going there, but anybody would like to go there? Huh? Just to see what's going on? No. You could go there, yes, you could go there. But then this is hellish planets, and there's pain. And whilst you're going on that journey, there's pain, you're feeling pain. The question may arise that, well, I don't have a body, so where's the pain? But you have a subtle body, and you're feeling pain. Any questions so far from you? You want to say anything? You? You're always chanting, so okay, you'll be okay. Don't worry. Yeah, because they are material elements. See, the earth, water, fire, ether, mind, intelligence, false ego, that constitute, the 8 material elements, what the body is made of. So it still feel pain. Just like if I poke you now, you'll feel pain because this is the gross body. So the subtle body also feel pain. Oh. Yeah, even scientists, Prabhupada said even scientists will find it hard to understand that. But the scriptures say, so those are material elements, and you'll feel pain. Otherwise, the body is finished, the body is burnt, so what's left? Because the mind, the mind intelligence and the ego goes on working, and it carries the soul to another body. So that goes on. Therefore, you find that you have experiences. Like in this lifetime, you may have some experiences, and in the next life, you may be dreaming that you're flying or something. You're flying, but you never flew at any point in the present life. But you have that experience. So does it come from nothing? It must come from something. You may have experienced it before. So that is all stored. So in the next life, you experience all this in dreams, and sometimes in dreams it comes, that you're flying. But it sometimes also in dreams, it's also mixed. Sometimes the way Prabhupada explains it, you dream of a mountain and you dream of gold. But in the dream, you are seeing a golden mountain because it clashes. You're seeing both together. But it's different, but it clashes. So you see it like that. So that's quite nicely explained. So how do we save ourselves, from this kind of hellish condition? Now you've been chanting for many years, I know most of you are here. You've been chanting for many years. How do you feel when you chant? What do you experience? What's your experience? You're just waiting to finish the one round, or what is it? Okay, your mind is wandering all the time. Why you don't come and chant here? Okay. So you must do a lot of breathing exercises, breathing, pranayam. Breathing will help you and to calm the mind. And also, you have to focus, but if you're chanting, then if you're thinking of your sister-in-law or something, then it'll go off the rail. You know what I'm talking about. So maybe it's an apt example, but yeah, it's quite an apt example. You'll be thinking of your sister-in-law, bad things, and then you start thinking, and then you just forget, and it just goes on and on. See, inattentive chanting is quite something, because we all go through that. But we just should try to hear the holy name. Just try to hear at least Hare Krishna. Just at least at least Hare Krishna. Just hear Hare Krishna. Just try to keep hearing. You have to train yourself from hearing, because the hearing is called, the inattention is caused because of your material enjoyment, because you want to enjoy this world, material world. And the more you want to enjoy, you will not be able to hear. You have a mic, you can, because people can't hear what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. So it's like, you see, you're calling Krishna. The actual word is pramada. It means madness. The actual word. Madness. It's like you're calling Krishna, and when he comes, then you go away. That's what you're doing. You're calling Krishna, come, and then when he comes, you're gone. You're gone somewhere else. That's inattention. And inattention, it's almost like impossible to overcome. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says it's almost impossible, it's difficult. Unless you get the mercy of the Lord. Unless. You can try many things, and he gave different things to try how to chant properly. If you can put a cloth over your head and you chant inside. And then I tried it, it's actually good. Or you can chant in a small room, in a small quarter. You're only hearing the name. you know. Also tried that, you know, even when we went to Bhaktivinoda Thakur's places, we tried it. So you can chant like that. Jai Shri Raghunath Ki Jai. Yeah. So, you know, you can try different methods. You can chant in front of Tulsi Devi, because Tulsi Devi fulfills all your desires. And one of the desires you should have is that I want to chant attentively. So if you're chanting in front of Tulsi Devi like that, and you know, I want to chant attentively, then she'll make that arrangement for you to chant. So like we sit and we chant in front of Tulsi Devi for over 2 hours. We're just sitting here in the temple room. For longer, we actually come very early, sometime 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in the temple room, and then we're just chanting Hare Krishna. You can also come that time, if you can, and then you sit down and you just chant, and you'll see the difference. Okay? Just give her the microphone. Smita. Yeah. Yes, what you were saying?
Prabhu, some people have been telling me that the mind doesn't wander when they sit and start reading compared to when they're chanting. They say at reading the mind is fully.
So what do you say? We have to stop.
How is that possible?
So what you're advocating, we should stop chanting and carry on reading?
I'm trying to say, how is it that during reading, one's mind doesn't wander? You are like more engrossed.
Because see, a lot of your senses are involved. Your hearing sense, your tongue is involved. You know, when you're reading, your mind is involved. You're just reading. But when you're chanting, you know, sound is involved. But reading and hearing is like categorized to be the same according to Srila Prabhupada, which translates to hearing also. So if you find reading is better, then read for a while and then chant.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you try to read a little. Sometimes I do that. I just take a book and I read a page and then I start chanting. It also helps. You could do that if it works for you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thanks.
Okay, so then we find that, you know, we have a small presentation which you just put together now. You've been chanting for a long time. What is the name of God? You sure? Is it for everybody Krishna or some people Lord Ram? Who's into Lord Ram? You. Lord Ram, eh? Both. Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Okay. All right. So what is the meaning of the name Krishna? I'm testing you now. Huh? All attractive. Okay. Rama? What is the name of Rama? What does Rama mean? just push it down there. Rama. Let's read this. Krishna is the principal name of God. Krishna is the principal name of the Supreme Lord. In his prayer, the author of Srimad Bhagavatam first proposes that Lord Sri Krishna is the primeval Lord, and that if any transcendental nomenclature for the absolute personality of Godhead is to be accepted, it should be the name Krishna, the all-attractive. In Padma Purana, it is also stated that of the innumerable names of the Lord, the name of Krishna is the principal one. That is from the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. The name Krishna, indicating the Supreme Lord, is the name of the highest order. In the Vedic literature, the Supreme Person is properly claimed to be Krishna. The name Krishna, indicating the Supreme Lord, is the only true intelligible name of the highest order. He is the controller of both material and anti-material energies. And the very word Krishna signifies he is the supreme controller. So Krishna, it means the all attractive. But sometimes people may not just be attracted to Krishna, but they're attracted to other forms of the Lord. So if they're attracted to other forms of the Lord, is that okay? Is that good? Is it bad? Or they must be only attracted to Krishna? They must only be attracted to Krishna. Yes, Smita Prabhu?
Thank you. Those who are attracted to the Supreme Lord Krishna, and that too in Vrindavan, then if they develop their love, then that's where their destination will be. So depending, but according to one's desire, one's perhaps even their spiritual position in the spiritual world, they will be attracted to those. So you cannot say that it's any less, because Prabhupada gives that example in Brahma Samhita of the different candles. So you can expand that. Thank you.
Yeah. But, okay, yeah, that's true. It's just like some people may be attracted to Lord Ram, or Vasudev Krishna. But still, if you chant the Hare Krishna mantra, you could still reach those destinations. It's like, you can reach those destinations. This is a very esoteric topic, but we won't deal with that matter. But the point is, you can just by worshipping Krishna, but still you can reach the other destination. I'm reminded of Gop Kumar. It's a story in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. And as Gop Kumar goes through a journey, and as Smita Krishna Prabhu was saying, that you'll end up in Vaikuntha. And there it's like awe and reverence, like Krishna is God and you the servant, and it's It's not like freedom. There's no freedom. It's not like you're not free in the sense, But in Vrindavan, Krishna is a coward boy, and okay, he's just our friend. We can jump on his back. We can tell him what to do. Which is better? Which is better? Which one you like? Krishna in Vrindavan, right? So Gop Kumar is going through this journey, and he goes to Vaikuntha, and there he is calling out Gopal, and when he sees Vasudeva, Krishna in the four-arm form, he's thinking about Gopal because he's a coward boy. He's a coward boy. He needs to be the cows, he needs to be those coward girls, his coward boyfriends. So then, anyway, finally, it's a long story, but it's a very beautiful story. But Gop Kumar reaches Goloka. And when he goes to this place where all the cows and coward boys and everybody are there, he doesn't see Krishna. Why? Krishna is gone to herd the cows. So he's waiting for Krishna to come. But when Krishna comes, it's like after quite a while, and from a distance he can see Krishna's peacock feather. And then when they come closer, then Krishna embraces him. You see that famous picture. Bhakti Charan Maharaj told this whole thing in a very, very simple way. You could understand it. And then he embraces him. But then Krishna faints. And when Krishna faints, the whole spiritual world is wet, becomes wet. Because of Krishna's tears. Because Krishna is seeing him after a very long time. So you must remember that God is waiting for us to come. He hasn't seen us for a long time. So when we go back to the spiritual world, and Gop Kumar, he has a different name in the spiritual world. I think it's Sarup, S-A-R-U-P, Sarup. That's his name, not Swarup, Sarup, in the spiritual world. And he have this experience, and then after that, the residents come. They say, "Who have caused this to our little Krishna? Who had done this?" So they were very upset with Gop Kumar because he's just a newcomer. So then Lord Balaram, and this is quite interesting, Lord Balaram comes and tells him that you have to go to his ears and call out his name. So Balaram is the original spiritual master whom you get the name from. So he goes and he goes to the ear of Lord Krishna, and then he calls out his name, Krishna, and then Krishna gets up. So this is quite interesting. That, you raised a good point, that how in the spiritual world it's still the holy name. And the holy name, calling out Krishna's name, he gets up. And then he's very happy to see his friend. And then they go into some quarters to take prasadam. And then Radharani makes this laddu, it's called Manohar. And Manohar means this laddu, it steals your mind. Steals your mind. And then Krishna takes a bite, and then he makes a funny face and throws it into Gop Kumar, and Gop Kumar relishes it. But Krishna was also relishing it. And then there's so many exchanges after that. But the point I'm making, that even when you go back to the spiritual world, it's still the holy name. Still we have to be chanting the holy name. The Hare Krishna mantra is there. It's eternal. It's from Goloka Dham. The treasure. This is what we should be doing. And we have so many experiences. When we chant, we feel enlivened. I've been doing this for like some 4 decades now. So every time I go out there, I'm happy to do it. It's just so wonderful. Chanting Hare Krishna. Is it okay? So you can, and then in Prabhupada, other times he said, like, some people think that in the Hare Krishna mantra, it's Balaram. Is it the Ram in the Hare Krishna mantra, whether it's Balaram, whether it's Lord Ramachandra. And Prabhupada sometimes said, yes, it could be Ramachandra, it could be Balaram, like that. It's mentioned in the scriptures. And it depends, the affection you have for Krishna. But remember, even if you have affection to Lord Ram, and you got attached to the Hare Krishna mantra, you came and joining the Hare Krishna devotees, you can change that relationship to Krishna. It can change. It's not static. It can change. So don't think that because I only have that relationship with Lord Ram, it cannot change to Krishna, the cowherd boy. You can change it. But you have to associate with people who love Krishna in that way. Then it will change. And you must have that desire. The other point I was thinking of, it's like a nice pastime of a sadhu in Vrindavan, how he was like, he came at a very young age and he got attracted to Krishna and he was living in Vrindavan, and then after a while, after 50 years, he thought, of so long I've stayed in Vrindavan, now I have to go to the holy places. But Radharani came in his dream and told him, no, you don't have to go nowhere. Yes, everything is in Vrindavan. Everything is in Vrindavan. But then he was thinking, no, I have to go, and then he left. And then he went to Dwaraka. The point, Smriti Krishna Prabhu is making. Then he got attracted because he fell now in another camp. It's like you're in this temple, then you go away to another temple. It's like that. Here we worship Radha Krishna, in Phoenix we worship Jagannath. So he left Dwaraka. He left Vrindavan and went to Dwaraka. So he got attracted to Dwarkadish. And it's different. But then as time went, he decided, he spent time, but he was in another camp now. Then he came back to Vrindavan. And when he came back to Vrindavan, then anyway, Radharani appeared to him again and said, why did you leave, You shouldn't have left, everything is here. Why did you leave? So this Baba, he got into this immersed chanting of the holy names. So he started chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. He closed his room and he was chanting and chanting and chanting. And then his whole body turned, it caught into flames. It was burnt. It was burnt. And then many people rushed to see, but it was too late. He was, because of separation and the fact that he had left Vrindavan, because he was actually a resident of Braj. He got attracted to Krishna and Radharani had guided him. So therefore it's important for our chanting of the holy names. We can get everything in the chanting of the holy names. Everything is possible in the chanting of the holy names. So then, the next point is that I don't want to go through the slides. I don't think so we have that amount of time. It's already 10 minutes that we have, and we have questions. But we'll talk a little bit. Does anybody else have any questions from the audience on what we just spoke? Or want to highlight something? Anybody want to say anything? Isaiah? Okay, I'll answer some questions because we don't have much time. Hare Krishna. Glories of the Holy Name by Raghunath Bhatta. Please write question. Sanjana, what can we do so we want when we meet Yamaraj and we go to the hellish planets? What we can do? Huh? Sorry? What can we do so we won't meet? Oh, I read it wrongly. Oh, yeah, I thought you wanted to meet him. Actually, you can meet him when you meet Yamaraj. He's quite a person to meet. You know, it's a little frightening, but So what do we do if we don't have to meet him? We don't have to go to the hellish planet. I told you in the beginning. You have to chant the holy name. Okay? Otherwise he'll come in your dream. When I was young, there was one person, he was very sinful. He was married to a very beautiful girl, actually a very beautiful person. And I used to go to school at that time, and I knew this man. But he was saying, and death was coming for him, and he was saying there's people waiting outside for him, some like gory people. These were the agents of Yamaraj. They were waiting for him. They were coming to hack the soul out of his body. A little frightening, huh? To take this, to hack the soul out of the body and take it to the hellish planet and give you your treatment. So therefore you must use neck beads and chant Hare Krishna. You'll be safe. And try not to do anything sinful. If you meet him, there was once like somebody tried to escape Yamaraj. So what they did, they made like models of themselves. Like how they look, like models. And they thought they can cheat Yamaraj. So when Yamaraj came, he don't know where this person is now, whether he's this one or that one or that one. So he said, I don't know who did this lousy job. Who made this lousy, And the person admitted, said, no, it's not. You had to say, you can't say, he's defending himself. The ego now came out like, it's not so bad after all. But he said, okay, you can come with me. So yes, go back. Okay? So watch out. How does one get taste in chanting? You have to do it every day every day. You see, to develop taste, taste is a high level. But one gets taste right in the beginning when he starts it. But in the actual practice of Krishna consciousness, taste is a little further away. Ado Shada Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Anartha Nivriti, like that. One goes through these various stages, and then he comes to Ruchi. Ruchi means taste. And that taste, I was describing it the other time, that taste when one has, if anybody wants a set of beads, it just came from the altar, offered to the deities, you'll get your set, you have to give your details to Virabhadra, he'll make sure you're chanting one round. That's why if you'll want it, you can see Virabhadra. So the taste come when you do the same things every day. Repeatedly, if you do the same things every day, taste will come. You'll get taste. You have to repeat it. So taste it, it's on a higher level. And then you would think, now what is taste? You know what is taste? When the devotees are chanting, some of you all want to leave the Hare Krishna temple. You're going outside. That's not taste. Got it? You know why? Your favorite singer is not singing. That's why you're leaving. So that's not taste. Because you are not dependent on the musical instruments, you're not dependent on that. You're just hearing the holy name. That is how you develop taste. But if you think, who's singing, who's giving the talk and all, that's not going to work. See, like we live in the temple, but we are here every day, we're taking notes, somebody is speaking, we're writing our notes, we're hearing them. We're not asking who's giving the class. So that's how you develop taste. Is it okay? Doing the same things every day, and then taste start coming, you'll start feeling it, you'll get it. Does chanting help the mind? Oh, a lot. A lot of people have mental problems. We have so many people who have come to the temple with mental issues, and we tell them about, we don't immediately tell them about the chanting, but we tell them about breathing exercises, walking, doing different things, and then we tell them how the chanting also helps them. Because it's sound, because the mind is actually in the region of the heart, and the sound enters the ears, it gets into the courtyard of the heart, and it cleanses it. Because there's so much of thoughts we have, So it cleanses, yes. The MC is ready to complete the program, but give it the mic. Lack of taste, but anyway. Yes? What are you saying?
I said, Prabhupada, once some devotees used to always complain to Prabhupada about another devotee. So Prabhupada was very tolerant about it. And then eventually this person that used to complain went back to Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada told him finally that the Hare Krishna institution is a mental hospital. That is why we are all here, to get better. And then that devotee stopped complaining to Prabhupada.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. It's like in a hospital, who you find? People who are diseased. Like once one devotee went to complain to Prabhupada about a devotee not chanting Hare Krishna, not chanting his round, and he was a leader. Then Prabhupada turned around and told him, well, Arjuna was not chanting 16 rounds on the battlefield because his devotee was complaining. But Arjuna was not chanting 16 rounds on the battlefield. So he looked at things differently. Sometimes people were so absorbed in doing the service that they couldn't chant the 16 rounds. But it doesn't mean you don't have to chant the 16 rounds. That's also an instruction that we have to follow. But at that point in time, the person couldn't do it. So we have to be careful when we find faults with others. And that affects our own practices, our own advancement in Krishna consciousness. If one is feeling tired, should one continue chanting or rest a bit and then chant? Yes, when you're feeling tired, if you take a rest for about 10-15 minutes, even if you nap for like a 15-minute, and then you get up, you can chant better. So do that. Actually, it's better. I've been chanting for a long time, but I don't have taste for the holy name. I feel anxious about it. It is because I'm an offender. Yes, it's said that if you're not feeling taste for the chanting of the holy name, there's only one reason, is because you're offending. There's offenses. And there are 10 offenses. You could be, engaging in a few of the offenses, but the first one we're all doing. The first one everybody does. What's the first one? Yeah, the first one everybody is doing. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. So yes, we don't get that taste. It is because we're committing offenses. But we can answer this offline, because there's a lot of things to talk about there, about the offenses, and there's so many things. There's so many things we can talk about. I just want to finish it, because we got a few minutes more. All glories to the holy name. Srila Prabhupada provided nice daily timetable, such as Tulsi Puja, Japa, and Guru Puja. But what is your suggestion for Matajis? They need to take care of their dependents, need to clean the vegetables, cleanliness, the house, the office. Yeah, this is true. So the ladies may not have so much of time to do the chanting in the morning, because they have so many things to do. So then maybe you can help, the husband can help. That's also there. He should do a little. But even if that's not the case, but taking care of the children is also devotional service. So don't see that separate. Taking care of their needs and activities is also part of devotional service, because they are devotees, and you have to take care of them. And then slowly in between, as they are gone to school, and you can find time and chant your rounds. So you can adjust it. It's not like in the temple we are fixed, we are meant to do it at that time. But if you're living outside, then you can do it as, break it up and chant. It's all right. So don't worry. Early morning chanting is very good. So how Matajis can get the benefit? So maybe you can alternate it. One day the men do all the activities, and the next they benefit, and then, vice like that. You keep changing it. You can work out a roster. Yeah, that will also good. But remember, the husband is the guru. You get 50% of what he does. If he's chanting 32 rounds and you chanting 16 rounds, you getting 32 rounds. That's the other thing. So also you have to look at it that way. It is no assisting in housework and expect so many. I don't follow this. Is there no one assisting in housework and expect so many food items? I don't know. Yeah. We too, we also think like that. What they're going to be cooking today, and I can tell you what they're making today. Do you want to know? Definitely some roast potatoes. You get it. So yes. But we should assist. We wanted to talk about many things about the holy name, but we didn't have the chance. We got into another discussion. So is there any final question before we complete? The MC took 5 minutes of my time. because when they're introducing me, which is not necessary, but 5 minutes went. Okay. Yes, my
Hare
Chile.
Krishna Prabhu. What I was thinking is, it's just my opinion. We had this Japa class at Japa retreat with Bhakti Chaitanya Swami at the Phoenix Temple, and personally for myself, I noticed that the chanting was really, really good, but that was only for a few days. So I was just suggesting it's a good idea if we regularly have these Japa retreats, so even once a month. It really helps the devotees, to chant constantly and attentively. Like today, for example, you're doing the class on chanting, and without a word of doubt, I'm sure our chanting is going to be good. But it just lasts a few days. Go back again, wandering around while chanting.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you for that. But yeah, we have it every morning. We're chanting, yeah, every morning. You can join us in the morning. We're doing the same things. We're sitting and we're just looking at Tulsi Devi and we're just chanting away. But we can have seminars also. Yes, we can do that. But chanting Hare Krishna is important. Try to come at least once a month, and be with the devotees and chant together. Yeah. Smita, what do you say? Thank you. Yeah, we'll chant again a little now. I guess we have some announcement, right?
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you, Raghunath Prabhu, for an inspiring class and engaging with us so warmly, despite accusing me of taking a whole 5 minutes. You need to be introduced, Prabhu.
Okay.
Thank you again, Prabhu.
Everybody knows me.
I'm sure we're all inspired. So devotees, there are a few bits of information to share with you. Firstly, tomorrow, the 17th of February, is the appearance anniversary of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. It's a fast till midday, and then the program starts at 11:30 tomorrow during the day. Then from tomorrow till the 24th of February, we're very honored to have with us His Grace Agnidev Prabhu. Hari Bol. So Agnidev Prabhu is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and he is renowned at being an expert devotional singer in ISKCON worldwide. So we're very honored to have Prabhu with us. On Wednesday evening at 6:30, there will be a special kirtan with Agnidev Prabhu here at the temple. And then on the 22nd, which is Saturday, there's a youth mela. And this is with Agnidev Prabhu and the youth, and also in honor of Srila Prabhupada's 50th anniversary. That will be from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and prasadam will be served. Next week, Sunday, the 23rd of February, is Chandan Yatra and the Prabhupada Book Marathon Awards. Also next week, Sunday, is registration for the kids' classes for the Bhaktivedanta College of Education and Culture. That will take place in the college room from 11:30 till 12:30 next Sunday. And all you need is a copy of your little one's birth certificate to register. Then, and the child. Then there's exciting news. We all like shopping. Radhanath's gift shop. There's an annual sale going on, and it's a big sale, 50% off all clothing and the Kaupati products. So after program, be sure to take advantage of this. Then there's a call for vendors. The Lotus Market, Ram Navami Lotus Market, takes place on the 6th of April. And if you would like to be a vendor at the market, you can connect with Doyal Chaitanya Prabhu, or you can look up the further details online. So devotees, today's prasadam has been prepared by the Reservoir Hills Namahata. So a very big thank you to His Grace Anantadev Prabhu and his wonderful team. While you're going down for prasadam, in the line, Rupa Vilas Prabhu will be there with the receipt book for Rath Yatra. So we're all excited about Rath Yatra coming up, and our sponsorships will help towards that wonderful festival. So do connect with Rupa Vilas Prabhu in the line, and you can take a receipt book. Devotees, there are some new people with us today, and we want to give them a special warm welcome. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Thank you for attending. Thank you, devotees, for attending today's Sunday Love Feast program. We wish you a blissful week ahead. Hare Krishna.
Just an announcement that if anybody need beads, you have to give your name to Virabhadra and he'll give you a set of beads. It's offered on the altar, especially for you. But if you have beads, then you don't have to take. It's fine. Okay. Anything else? Kirtan.
Devotees will continue with Aarti and Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
Sing. Your turn, I think. The sound.
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namah. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshotarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadhi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadhi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadhi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Chaitanya Prabhu Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everybody, loudly. Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Gaura Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Go Haribo, Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Bol, Haribol. Jaya Radha, Radhanath Radha, Radhanath Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Giri Govardhan, Jaya Gora Nitai, Gora Nitai, Gora Nitai, Jaya Gora Nitai. Jaya Gora Nitai, Jaya Gora Nitai. Jaya Gora Nitai, Jaya Gora Nitai. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravijacharya Ostoro Shishimat, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pravijacharya Ostoro Shishimat, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki. Ananti Kodi Vaishnav Vrinda ki. Namacharya Saridas Thakur ki. Prem se kaho se Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki. Sisi Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath, Shyam Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki, Vrindavan Navdeep Dham ki, Ganga Maya Jamuna Maya ki, Bhakti Devi Tulasi Devi ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to the assembled devotee. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki! Jai ho! Yes, Kanaya.
महाराज की नमस्ते नर श्रृंगाया नमस्ते नर नमस्ते नर श्रृंगाया नमस्ते नर श्रृंग प्रहलाद लाद दाईने हिरण्याकाशी पूर्वक्षः श्रीलतङ्कानकलाहे ही तो नरसिंह पर तो नरसिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बाहिर नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह बाहिर नरसिंह हृदय नरसिंह नरसिंह मदें शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंह मदें शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमलवरे न कमद्भुता शृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपुतनो भृङ्गा केशवदीर्ता नरहरिरूपा जे जगदीश हरे जे जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह देव केशव देवता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नेताय गोरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नेताय गोर हरि बोल नेताय गोरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नेताय गोर हरि बोल नेताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नेताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर 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 हरि बोल जय श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव भगवान की, श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bo. 50th anniversary of Srila Prabhupada's arrival in South Africa, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. 40 years of Shri Shri Radha Radhanath Mandir, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki. Gaur Premanande, Hari. Nitya Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari.